Every artist knows drawing hands can be such a pain. But I have a method that will help you out tremendously.
Yes!
So, take out a pencil and a piece of paper. My name is Dr. Rocke, this is my comic book drawing channel. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.
And make sure to watch the whole video to get all the tips.
But now, let's draw! First we will start with a simple hand, palm facing upwards. Draw 2 circles for the main muscles. The thumb comes out from the one on the right side. And about where the 2 circles meet, that's where you place the middle finger. The 2 fingers next to the middle finger have the same size, but the middle finger is the longest. And the pinky is the smallest one, of course. After dividing them in 3 sections, you make sure that the fingers are a little bit thicker at the joints. Draw a small triangle for the joint of the thumb. And this is where the arm comes out. That's how a finger looks from the side. More jagged on top and soft on the lower side. And when you draw a line like from a glove, you get a better feel that a finger is actually not round but flat. And with those very important small circles, we can make space for the joints and flatten them on top. And that's a finger from the front. Now let's use simple shapes to build up a whole hand. Again, we start with the circle from the muscle from the thumb. That's the line from the back of the hand. And now I'm just using simple shapes to build the forefinger. More jagged on the upper side, softer on the bottom side, and most importantly, really do those small circles for the joints. And then you simply just add all the other fingers. And at this point, make sure that the fingers aren't too fat. And again the glove line, so it looks more 3-dimensional, which helps tremendously when you want to do the shadings. But since this channel is about comic book drawings, let's focus on hand poses you will need more often. That's a cool one, hanging down from a hero, relaxed but ready to fight in a second. And please also notice the bigger circle for the knuckle. Now we draw a pentagon like this, and this will be the back of the hand from a clenched fist. A circle for every knuckle, the forefinger is a bit stretched out for more dynamic, and you can see all the tendons. This is a very simple shape of a fist from the other side, and now we will do it properly, but also with the forefinger sticking out a bit. Notice that I always draw these little small oval circles for the joints. It's very important to realize that they need some extra space. Cleaning it up a bit, and here we go. Now we will focus on the most avoided fist positions in comic book art. Pinky side out. But with the method I'm trying to teach you here, using simple jagged forms and also leaving enough space for the joints, you will be able to draw these in no time. And if you don't like the rough look, you can always soften up all those lines, that's just a style choice. You can still use my modular system to build those hands. And since I think those fists with the pinky out will be the ones you will struggle the most with, I show you another one right here. You can see there's no space for air in the bent pinky finger.
Such a beautiful shape!
If you like to learn from books, I can recommend this one. George Bridgman's Complete Guide to Drawing from Life. You can find a lot of great hand studies in there as well. Other than books, you can always use your toys. Very often they are great reference, and you can turn it around from which angle you would need the fist, for example. And of course, you can always use your own hand as reference. Working pretty well. And if you want to draw your right hand, although you're right-handed, so you need your right hand to draw actually, or you want to draw it from a crazy perspective, just take a photo from the cell phone and then draw from the photo. Okay, but now back to the drawing. So let's try and freestyle a bit. Let's do another hand. The muscle from the thumb. And now to the fingers. There's the knuckle. Just follow this form right here. Because even when you want to bend the finger, this form stays the same. Because the joints are flat up there. They need some space. It's the same finger but bent. And now we can add other fingers, I guess. So let's use all this knowledge to create a nice hand. First the thumb. This will be the palm of the hand. And then the fingers will stick out here, and we will start with the pinky. Always make sure that the size is fitting. Pinky with the thumb. I tend to draw my fingers too fat, but I can always work it out later. Ring finger. Middle finger. We need the right distance, so I can use the glove line method. That's the one, that's the right distance right here. And then the last one, maybe like this. And boom, another nice hand in the bank. And you can play around with the fingers as much as you like. Because if you would do this one different, for example, just go like that. Messed up the tip a little bit. I'm totally freestyling here, so sorry if I don't get it right the first time. But I just want you to see and to know that with this method you can build your own hands in no time. So again, real quick, when you draw a finger, you can do this little circle, and then it's actually a triangle, so you have a flat surface. Looks like a robot or a knight's hand, finger, but you know what I mean, and you can build so easily with those. You can bend it more or less. Working pretty nice. And there also is a very important fist for comic book drawings.
Another one.
Just make the square for the fingers. Here's the thumb. Those are our fingers. There are the knuckles. And then this is the back of our hand, this side right here. You see? Already looks good, although it's just very rough. That's a hand pose you can use quite often. If somebody is supposed to look dangerous, do this. This can also be like that. It depends on how you want to move the arm around. The hand, yeah, actually the arm and the hand. And if it comes more to this side, you begin to see those muscles right here, but not in this case. Not in this case. In this case, it's more from the other direction. And then you just need to draw these strings right here. Very important for comic book drawings. And you can also do these strings which go directly into the fingers. Let's say the light hits from here, you can do a small shadow here. Also a very good trick, this line right here, this line would actually go from here where the fingers start till here. But it looks very nice because the flesh of the fingers is bumping into each other. Just leave it out. Don't connect the line. Not with every finger. Looks way better this way. And this I would totally black out. Looks very dramatic. Now let's say you want to attach your hand or your fist to a figurine. So let's draw a figurine real quick. Character, chest, shoulders, speedos, like every superhero needs to have, feet. And now you would think, okay, fist would belong here because there's the arm. What you can do before you run into trouble: don't draw the hand, draw the fist. And now you draw the rest of the hand. Which means first you draw the fist or the hand and then you attach it to the body. Works most of the times. Of course, when you draw the hand like here in this angle, it won't work because you have to eyeball all the length of the arm. But in most cases it will work, believe me. That's the forearm, bicep, tricep, a little bit to be seen. You know what I mean? This tip is gold. You can also use a similar fist like this and turn it around a little bit, like that. Maybe let this finger stick out a little bit. But still draw the back of the hand. Very rough sketches, I know. But you will be able to fill in the rest. I really want to give you as much tips as possible without you getting bored. Thumb is a little bit too small, I just realized. See? Very nice fist. Okay, and now one last but very important fist. A fist that hangs down next to the character. Forearm. That's this muscle again, the thumb. 1, 2, 3. Not as easy as it looks, but very important. Practice this one. If it happens that a hand you drew is great in shape but too big or too small, I have a simple hack for you to solve this problem right here. See you there!